How is it going everybody, Mr. Android here. Welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. Today I am really excited because I've got the all new and one of the most anticipated foldable smartphones, and that is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Guys, even though I've used a lot of different Android phones, I never thought of using a foldable phone as my primary device until I got my hands on the Z Fold 7. Well, this is probably the only foldable phone that has forced me to make a switch, and today I'll share the reasons why I decided to use it as my main phone. With that being said, let's check out the Galaxy Z Fold 7, and there are a lot of things I need to talk about this phone, so stay tuned and watch this video until the very end. Also, let's aim for at least 1000 likes on this one. With that said, drop a like, leave a comment, and let's get started. Alright guys, first things first, I've got the blue shadow color right here, and even though we have seen a lot of similar color variants from other brands, this one hits different. I absolutely love this blue shade of my Z Fold 7, and trust me, this is probably the best color I've seen in recent times. Not just that, the design of this phone is something that I really wanted to appreciate. I'm sure you guys have already heard about how slim and lightweight this phone is. I mean, just take a look at it. This thing is super slim. And if I compare it side by side with my S25 Ultra, it just looks like a tad bit slimmer, but in reality, the S25 Ultra is a slightly thinner device. Guys, I also got the Oppo Find X8 Ultra, and if I keep them side by side, it looks exactly the same. Now the reason why I am comparing the thickness of these devices is that despite the fact that it's a foldable phone, when you hold it, it just feels like a normal, traditional smartphone, and when you unfold it like this, you can see it is extremely slim, coming in at just 4.2 mm, and it just has the same exact thickness of the Type-C port, which is crazy to even think of. And you know what the best part is? It is even lighter than these two phones. It just weighs around 215 grams, while the S25 Ultra is 218 grams and the X8 Ultra is 11 grams thicker, which is around 226. So this is the most comfortable foldable phone I have used, and it's the main reason why I decided to make a switch. Now, even though it's a very lightweight and one of the slimmest foldable out there, they've not compromised anything on the durability as well. It's got the stronger Armor Flex hinge along with an advanced Armor aluminum frame, which is definitely gonna make this thing more durable. Then we have got Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection on the back, Ceramic Glass 2 in the front, along with IP48 rating for water and dust resistance. All of this combined with a slimmer and lighter form factor makes the Fold 7 not only feel incredible, but also probably the most durable foldable available right now. Next, let's talk about the displays. First of all, the outer screen is definitely wider compared to the Fold 6. It's a 21:9 aspect ratio, and as you can see, it looks like a normal phone even when you fold it. In fact, even if I put it side by side with my S25 Ultra, you can see how similar it looks to a regular bar phone, which is something that was missing on the previous Fold devices. Guys, I really wanted to see a wider cover screen on a Z Fold phone, and I'm really glad they have finally made this change with the Fold 7. It is also a gorgeous screen, which is 6.5-inch dynamic LTPO AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. Obviously, it's a Samsung panel, so the display quality is really good. Now coming to the inner display, once you open it up, this is a beautiful 8-inch screen that has the same dynamic AMOLED 120Hz refresh rate display with HDR10 support, and it can go all the way up to 2600 nits peak brightness. So again, both the cover and the internal display are absolutely stunning, and you're gonna love watching content on this bigger screen. The only downside here is we do not have the anti-reflective coating which is present on the S25 Ultra, so that is something which I do miss coming from the S25. Also, a lot of you are asking about the crease. Well, the crease is definitely there. It's not like it is completely gone on the Z Fold 7, but the good thing is they have reduced it quite a bit, and even when you try to run your finger over it, it's way less noticeable compared to the Fold 6, and definitely doesn't feel like a distraction when you're watching content or doing anything on your phone. Also guys, you will notice this one thing on the inner display, and that is the punch hole camera cutout. Previously it was an under display camera which was like a part of the screen, but now we have this regular cutout, which is actually a good move from Samsung because the quality of the pictures taken from the inner display camera will be much better compared to the previous Fold 6. And this is a small punch hole that doesn't take up a lot of space like the dynamic island on iPhones. so you still get an immersive experience while watching anything on this device. Well, Samsung has done a great job in the display and design department, which is the most crucial part of a folding phone. Not just that, even when it comes to the performance, unlike some other brands that still offer a year-old processor in their latest foldable phone, we have got the latest and greatest Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chip in this phone along with 12 gigs of RAM, making it one of the powerful foldable phones available right now. This device flies through everything you throw at it. You can do intensive multitasking on this massive screen without any lag or hiccups, play some heavy games, shoot a lot of 4K videos. You can do anything you want on this phone without any stutter. I mean, I don't have to tell much about the 8 Elite. You know how it performs on the S25 Ultra. You get the same exact performance on the Fold 7 too. Now moving on to the battery, this is where I was a bit skeptical since it just has a 4400 mAh battery, which is definitely not a lot compared to phones that are launching these days. But trust me when I say this, the battery life on this phone is pretty good. In my couple of days of using it, it lasted me for an entire day of normal use. Guys, I know there are phones that offer 6000 or even 7000 mAh of battery, but I have to tell you one thing for sure. Without proper optimization, there is no use in having such massive battery sizes. But with that being said, this is just my initial impressions, and then I'll keep you posted about the battery life on my X handle, so make sure to follow me on Twitter. Next, let's talk about my favorite part, and that is the software experience. This is something which matters the most whenever I get a brand new phone, and since it's a Samsung device, we have got one of the best Android experiences, and that is the all-new One UI 8 based on Android 16. Yes, it comes with Android 16 out of the box, and we do get 7 years of software updates on this phone. Guys, you know how important the software is on a folding phone. I mean, there are a couple of other brands that are launching foldable phones, and even if they were able to provide decent specifications with good hardware, one thing they miss out on is the software experience. Honestly, the software experience is not that great on other foldables that I have tried, and this is exactly where the Samsung outperforms its competition. One UI 8 is very well optimized even for the internal screen, and when you unfold your device, the UI has been designed in a way that actually helps you take advantage of this new real estate that you have, and the experience when you use both the cover and the inner display is really good. Obviously, you can run multiple apps, and there is a dock at the bottom from where you can quickly open 3 or 4 apps at the same time. Not just that, all the apps are perfectly optimized for the larger screen, and you can easily use social apps or any other apps you want on this massive screen. Apart from this, you also get a ton of customization features. You can set different wallpapers for the outer and the inner screen, and there is this beautiful dynamic clock which they have newly added with the One UI 8. Then of course we also have the goodness of the GoodLock application, where you can further customize and change the entire interface as per your need. You can customize the quick settings layout, recent apps menu, change and give a different look to your icons, tweak the animations, unlock different clock faces to customize your lock screen, and do lot more with this GoodLock app on your Samsung phone. Guys, if you want me to make a separate video showing all the One UI 8 features for the Z Fold 7, then do let me know in the comments section. I'll definitely try to make one. Now talking about AI features, here again the Galaxy AI outperforms other brands, and the set of AI tools you get with Samsung phones is just incredible. Honestly, I think they've got the best writing tools that enhance your typing experience. You also get the best photo editing AI features that help you easily erase unwanted objects from your pictures. You can change the background, reimagine the part of the photo with generative AI, and all these tools work really well without any issue. So the AI features on this phone, along with the integration of Google Gemini, are something that definitely take your experience to a whole new level. One UI 8 is probably one of my favorite Android UI. It is fast, has fluid animations, and it even packs some amazing AI features too. Finally, let's move on to the cameras. The Galaxy Fold 7 now comes with an updated 200 megapixel main camera, which is the same primary sensor that we have on the S25 Ultra, so we finally have flagship cameras on a foldable phone. I think this was impressive. You get detailed photos with good dynamic range, and you can click some amazing pictures with this phone. The colors are nice and punchy, you get perfect white balance, and overall the image looks quite pleasing to the eyes. Previous foldable phones have always had somewhat average camera hardware, and we never had flagship level camera experience on a Galaxy Fold phone. but now things have changed quite a lot and you can click some stunning looking pictures on your Galaxy Z Fold 7. Not just that, you can shoot all the way up to 8K 30fps videos on this phone. Now with all of these amazing features and a lot of improvements over the previous Fold 6, I think Galaxy Z Fold 7 is one of the best foldable phones you can get right now. If you are planning to make a switch from your regular bar phone to a foldable smartphone, then I think this is the right time for you to do that. It's an incredible upgrade from the previous generation. This phone is a lot thinner, it's lighter, comes with a beautiful set of displays, both the front and the internal screen. It's got flagship cameras and you get powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite processor along with one of the best software experiences, that is the One UI 8, which has so many features, customizations and a lot of useful AI tools as well. So if you're in a market looking for a foldable phone, then look no further. Just go ahead and grab the Galaxy Z Fold 7. That's pretty much it for this video. If you guys like this video, then be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm Mr. Android and I will see you guys in the next one.